Itsy Bitsy Spider went up
Ms.
the
Reed?
water spout. Down came the rain.
Ms. Reed,
What?
are you up to having a visitor?
Who?
Mom.
Oh.
Hi. Hi. How you doing? You look great. You look great.
Oh, I feel wonderful. How else would I feel with Fletcher and Meg coming back? Look.
What? Oh.
I've been making it for Maggie.
Oh, it's a doll.
Yeah. I started it yesterday. I've been working on it ever since. I want it to be just right.
It's sweet, Mom. It's very sweet.
I can't believe how much she's grown and how much I've missed. But I'm not going to miss any more. Now that I'm going to have my life back and Fletcher and I are going to be together again, we're going to just pick up where we left off.
Oh, I hope so. Oh, I really do.
But, no buts about it. I'm going to make it work.
I'm just trying to understand this, Flash. You come riding into town on your white horse to save the woman you love, and now you're sitting here in my office telling me you're going to ride out of town again and leave her alone.
Josh, I am not going anyplace. I am here. I am staying here until Holly gets better. That's the way things are going to be. But I thought you, of all people, would understand how hard it is to pick up where you left off. I know how hard that was for you and Reba.
It was different.
Well, maybe. Look, Josh, I care about Holly. I want to help Holly. I just don't know how.
Well, you have to be open with her and honest with her. You have to let her know where you stand.
Holly knows I care about her. That's why I'm here. Fact is that she's already made remarkable progress just since she's been able to see Meg. I really think that she's going to get through this 3-month hospital observation with no problem. And she's going to walk out of that hospital ready to put her life back together.
You trying to convince me, or you trying to convince yourself?
Yeah, you got me. It's very hard for me to imagine all these things that Holly has done.
Sounds like you're the one that needs convincing, then.
Josh, you more than anyone knows what this situation is like. You love somebody you think knows you better than you know yourself, and they become a stranger. Maybe I was just expecting too much, you know? I mean, I think I had, I don't know, a fantasy maybe that things would just magically improve overnight. Seeing me, seeing Meg. A lot of damage has been done, Josh. Yes, to everybody in town, but mostly to Holly. It's worse than I thought, worse than I ever could have imagined.
Fletch, I have no desire to judge you. I'm in no position to judge you and the things you've done. God knows it was tough for me and Reva.
Yeah, but the two of you made it back all the way.
You can, too.
Question is, can Holly?
Come on! You're doing great! Oh. Wait a minute. That wasn't 3 miles.
Yes, it was. I measured it last week on the odometer, and it was 105 yards.
You know something? It was the last 5 that'll kill you.
Oh, you did great.
No, I was pathetic because I hate jogging. I hate jogging almost as much as I hate that spinning thing. I mean, what kind of criminal mind came up with that contraption anyway?
Well, you're thinking about having another baby, so you need to stay in shape.
You mean for my age?
No, I mean for any age.
You know what I could really use? A really nice glass of Chianti to...
Oh, no.
Take it. Come on.
No, what you need to do is stretch.
No, General, I've had enough of you for one day.
No, you're not done yet. Let's stretch.
Oh, that hurts. Okay.
Where do you think Michelle went, and why do you think she lied to you?
I can only come up with one thing. Danny. What if this is some kind of a setup?
I don't understand.
Think about it, Maida. I mean, if Michelle and Danny aren't married anymore, she's not going to be protected by that family code of honor. I mean, what if they're finally deciding to avenge Mick's death?
Oh, no. I understand what you're nervous about, but I trust Danny. He would never hurt her.
Ada, look, the Santos are stone killers. I mean, if they decide it's payback time...
No, he is not going to
life's
hurt her.
gonna
That
be
is
worth
not what
anything.
this is about.
Your silence speaks volumes, Michelle.
Yes. I don't know. This is...
Final? Yes, it will be. Annulments are exactly that. Which is why we all have to be clear about our feelings.
I'm clear.
That's fine, Danny. I'm talking to your wife. Danny came to me and asked to have your marriage annulled. But in order for this to happen, I must be certain as to where we both stand. So you need to tell me, Michelle, before God, that you don't love this man. That you've never loved him.
It was never a real marriage.
I think that's what shrinks call an avoidance.
What?
You didn't answer the question, Michelle. If you want to end this marriage, you have to tell me. You have an option here, Michelle, a choice. It doesn't have to go this way.
Ray, come on. Look, it's over. We've already discussed it. Nothing's going to change that.
Danny,
right?
nothing's been done that we can't work out.
Ray, Michelle wants this marriage to be over as much as I do. More.
All it takes is for one of you to speak up, to reach out. The church doesn't undo marriages because things aren't easy. This is not something that's taken lightly.
I'm not taking this lightly, believe me.
Can I talk to Michelle alone, please?
Yeah.
Ray?
Yeah, sure.
Why are you doing this? Why are you dragging it out? Michelle, we never had a marriage. Nothing happened between us.
How can you say that? You know that's not true. You know it as well as I do. Danny.
Why are you doing this? Why are you making this more difficult than it is?
Because it's a difficult situation.
Michelle, we never had a real marriage. We never did.
Yes, we did.
What is your problem? All you've ever talked about is how you were suffocating in this arrangement, how you hated being tied to my family, how you hated being tied to me, and now I'm giving you your ticket out of this. I'm giving you what you always wanted, and you were stalling. What else do you want from me?
It's all going to be so wonderful.
What is?
My life, of course. Or our life. Fletcher and Meg's and mine. Oh, I think we're going to pick up right where we left off.
Well, you know, you should concentrate on getting better first.
I am better. I'm better already. I'm ready to get out of here. I want to live again. Be happy.
Mom, everybody wants that for you, too.
Yeah. I think it's going to be perfect. Fletcher and I will go back to working together side by side at the Journal, and we'll get a house in the country where Meg can run around. I'll take her for long walks in the woods and point out the trees and the birds to her. Don't you think she'd like that?
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And then we're going to travel. I want to take her to Europe and see the same places that you and I used to visit when we lived there. I should brush up on my French. Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Not bad, huh?
It's wonderful, Mom. These are great goals, but you do realize it's going to take some time.
Oh, wasted so much time already. But I do know why Fletcher had to leave.
Why?
Because of my destructive impulses. I let them take over again. I thought that Roger and I were destined to have one more go-round. reporting disaster. Roger plus Holly equals disaster. But that's not going to happen. Your father and I are finished. That is not going to be my legacy to you.
Legacy?
You are not going to spend your life obsessed over some dangerous, destructive man.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. Ben and I are doing fine.
Ben? Fine? Don't you have gone back to that conniving, duplicitous...
All right, Mama, don't talk about Ben that way. He's not like that.
Gracias, gracias.
La señora will be right with you.
Bueno, puedo esperar.
¿Habla español, Mr. Warren?
Pues, tiene una casa linda, señora. Casi tan linda como la dueña.
Very impressive. You may leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Gracias.
Welcome to my home, Mr. Warren.
Thank you for having me.
Is something wrong?
No, everything is right, exactly right. I was just expecting something a little more businesslike.
I'm always all business, Mr. Warren.
Always? Mrs. Santos?
Carmen, please.
Oh, like the opera.
Not quite as dramatic.
Oh, I'm sure you have your moment.
Would you... Scotch. Hi, Mr. Warren. Concerns?
You made yourself quite clear. You require lawyer.
I demand it.
And I assume you require someone who sees the law as flexible? Thank you.
On occasion. That's why I sought after you. From what I understand, you're a very flexible and creative attorney.
Creative? Yes, I am. But suppose I came to work for you, and suppose things didn't work out. Suppose I decided to end our relationship at some point.
No lawyer has ever left our employ. But if things didn't work out between us, I suppose I would have to terminate you. Shall we eat?
So, this is it.
0 hour.
The beginning of our, wait, what should we call it? A trial run?
Sure, why not?
We'll just spend some time together
And see if there's anything more to this very basic physical attraction we have for each other.
Right. So I guess we should start with some pleasant conversation.
Sure.
See, what should we talk about? Religion. No. Okay. Politics. Not tonight. I know. So, David, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Oh, well, let's see. Since my PI business seems to be going downhill, I figure I'll hook up with a beautiful woman from a rich family and see if I can sponge off of her for the rest of my life.
Oh, nice work if you can get it.
Yeah, and if I can't, maybe I'll hook up with the Springfield PD, be a cop.
You are so funny.
Ah, no joke.
What? You would sign up for the police force?
I already talked to Frank Cooper about it.
No.
I take the exam next week.
Wow.
What, you got a problem dating a cop?
As a matter of fact, I do.